Make sure you have a sharp knife. Let's get this thing open. Try not to cut into your meat. Alright, so here we go. Take this little bit of stuff off right here. Don't get too crazy with it because you want this brisket to flow. You don't want any holes in it where you'll have juice or liquid that gets stuck on it. A lot of this stuff will render off, so you don't have to get too carried away. I mean, this is not a competition. Brisket, it's just a backyard brisket. Now you could see what the butcher did for me. That's not good, I hate that. That's just a place for juice to stick, liquid, and your seasoning to pack up in, so you gotta be careful not to let it pack up in there. I mean, all this little stuff right here will render out. See what this is right here. See if I can't get under there. Yeah, I went to my freezer today and I didn't have any more briskets left. And I love making brisket pizza. And I wanted to make a brisket pizza tonight. You see all of this, that's junk right there. You gotta take that off. And so I kind of panicked. I'm gonna cook a brisket overnight tonight. So I'll show you how to do all of that in the next video. Let's see, let's go to the other side. I'm gonna start on that side and get that done first. All right, so all this is junk. That's got to come off. So on my point, I want to, that's going to burn off, so take it off. I'll save that though. On the point, I'll go ahead and take all the fat cap off because it's got so much fat inside of it. I'm not worried about it. Let's turn this around where I can see more what I'm doing here. You see, that's all fat. Look at that. Just be careful not to get too much into your meat. Okay, so that's about where I want to go. That's my point. Right there. That's all junk fat. So let's get this. All fat. All right, so now on this part right here, where's the flat, I want to leave it like a 1/4 of an inch to 1/8 of an inch thick. So I'm going to start trimming. I want to make sure I don't get into the meat at all. I'm going to be careful. I'm going to take a little bit at a time. There we go. Okay, be careful. You see I'm starting to get a little bit right there. And I cook fat side down, so I don't care what this side looks like. You're not going to see it. Let's see, this side's pretty thick. And you put this stuff on a pizza, so you can use this for a while. You know, if you don't eat it all in one time. If I was cooking, had people coming over, I would cook 2 briskets, where I can put one in the freezer. So let's get some of this stuff out right here. Turn that way you can see what's going on there. Keep trimming off a little bit at a time. I don't want to get crazy with it. And I'm going to square this off right here. So I'm going to take this. You can see how it was starting to look bad. So now I can see the side of how deep I can go. So yeah, I'm going to be careful. I got a little too deep right there. But that's not a problem. As long as you're cooking this thing low and slow, you should be good. And I'm going to square this off too. That's not bad. I may not have to. You see? Look at it. That's not bad. But I'm getting close. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. Still a little thick right here. I think that's probably it. I can feel this is hard. See how I'm not taking big chunks off at one time? Still feels a little hard right here on that corner. There we go. Yeah, that whole piece of meat right there is not good. All right, let's put this over. Let's look at it right here. See, this all looks yuck. Make sure I'm not getting too much. All right. Let me see this. Yeah, I'm able to get a little bit more off right here. Put your hand underneath it. All right, that's what I was looking for right there. So we're getting close. You can see how it's starting to mush up. That's why I put it in the freezer first. All right. Can feel the hard part right there and right here. All right, I think I'm gonna leave it just like that. That'll render off, or we'll take it off once we cut it after it's cooked. Let's see what the top looks like. All right. That's off. I'll leave that point alone. This right here, it's gotta come off. That's just mostly all fat and gristle, and it's gonna burn up anyway. So let's see what this is right here. This is no good. Look at it from the side. Trying to keep it aerodynamic, if you will, so that the smoke just flows off of it. Let's go. You can see it's a lot of trimming on this thing. There we go. That's my bottom. There we go. I want to take this little piece off right here. Got a little pocket right there I'm not fond of. I need to kind of Get that where it doesn't have a pocket. Pick it up like this in the middle, and you can get that piece off. I could do this all day. It's just fun. All right, looks like I'm gonna have to cut that whole thing out. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for, some meat. There we go. But you see how it's starting to flow. So I'm gonna keep this flowing too. Okay, I'm gonna straighten this side. Did I straighten this one? I straightened this one out. No, I straightened this one out. This one's good. Just need to take this off. There we go. Let's see this. All right, so that's as much as I'm gonna trim it. So I don't know what pounds it is yet, because I don't have nothing to weigh it with, but it started at 14.85, and I know it's a lot less than that because you can see all the fat that's off of it. Now you see right here how I have this little angle because it was a bad piece. So I see that my grain, you have to notice this, my grain's going this way. So I'm gonna cut this brisket this way on the flat, and then this way on the point, because you can see the point's going this way. You see this? So this is good. I'll show you how I season it and cook it on the next video.